Hello there. I'm Phoenix, of course. If you're new, click like, subscribe, share me. If you're not new, I might bore you, so you might not even know what I'm talking about, but maybe you will. So, anyway, I'm going to pray. This is a reading, but this is way different than. So, like, I had to take notes. I got to tell you about spiritual animals. That's going to get channeled messages first, and then we'll get into the reading, okay? Spirit of the Most High, Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Chamuel, Azrael, and Ariel. Apollo the Messenger, 1125. Mother Goddess Oshun. Cover me as I go in and out. Father, give me direct messages of what you want me to tell the folks. Take control of my tongue, Spirit. I'm an open vessel. You can use me. Amen. All right, so um, it's going better. I started this at 9:54. That's 9/9, which is 6/9. So Cancer could be in your birth chart. But 9/9 is also about like the hermit. Okay, so reflecting and assessing on things. So this gonna get real graphic and real deep. If you don't like it, just leave. Okay, that's all I can tell you. Cause I'm not finna bite my tongue. I'm finna be polite and respectful. But I was told to do this before I did anything. Yesterday, when I ended Sagittarius reading, well, if you watched Sag yesterday, everybody was instructed. So we gonna see if you understand the assignment, because I've been assigned to give you an assignment. So if I don't assign you this assignment, then I flunk my test. You feel me? So that's how this goes. So it's gonna get kind of deep. Okay, so if you've been watching me for a long time, I have told you before a long time ago that I seen a coyote at 4:06 in the morning one day, and it just stood out to me. So, and the reason it did. So, okay, here we go. When I first started learning that I could read tarot, I didn't necessarily believe in my channel messages. I believed in the cards more than my intuition. So I asked God to make me a believer, right? All right, so let's sum it on up. So as I hear things in my head, I write them down. So I kept hearing a long time ago to watch Oreo outside because I live by a wooded area. So I always kept seeing something coming out to attack him, and it was driving me insane. So one day, I was I was sitting here and I think I had just ended the live while I was writing cards, but God said, look up. It was 4:06. And that animal that I described was looking me in the fucking face at 4:06 in the morning. So I wrote down 4:06. I thought it was a fox, but I'm like, nah, that's a coyote because I didn't see much brown or red. So one is bigger than the other, so I did my research. Boom. So a coyote, 4:06 in the morning. So I'm like, why in the hell am I seeing a coyote? They like, that's just not for you. That's for the collective. Anytime you see an animal from now on, I need you to break this animal down because that's where we at. That's where we at in the journey. This ain't about no cards. This ain't no basic reading y'all doing no more. We getting real deep with spirituality. This ain't about getting your twin back. This ain't about your karmic. This is about you and your journey. Okay? So that's what I want you to know. Hello, everybody. So let's get to what the coyote mean. It's gonna get deep. Okay. Oh wait, the numbers. Okay. So talking to my mom the other day, trying to figure out where I got my gifts from. Ain't shit on my daddy's side. Okay, nothing. Karmics. Mother side, everybody's a damn psychic, including the mother. So I'm asking my mom, and she like, I knew when your grandma was gonna die. I knew, like the age. They told me 30 years prior to her passing. I knew. I just didn't say nothing. So I'm like, okay, that's why I hear so much in my head. Like, I hear bad and good. So she's like, yeah, I just blocked it out. Heard that right? So I'm like, okay, mama. So anyway, 4:06. Guess what? The full moon is 6:04 or 6:03. So June 3rd, June 4th is the new moon, right? Something significant to relationships because my sister that did not pass away, my sister that's actually alive, the one that called me the crybaby, her birthday is 6/3. Okay, you see all them threes, 333. So 6/9 again, and something about Cancer energy. So also, I was gonna say, so that's backwards though. You get what I'm saying? I'm more about reading time. I'm more about I don't want to use the cards in a couple years. I don't mind using the index cards, but the cards that everybody else made, I don't want to use them. I want to use my mind. Okay. That's where we at. I'm praying for God to just use my brain, use my mouth. I just want to be able to sit and talk, just tell you what's going on. Okay. So hope don't sound weird to you, but that just I want to up it. I'm trying to up my. So anyway, 4:06 a.m. I seen the coyote. 6:04 is the moon. So we in Gemini season. What is that? That is backwards. That's the mirror, right? 4:06, 6:04. Okay, so the coyote. Now the coyote is for all of us. So here we go. You need to be more honest with yourself. That's the first sentence I seen when I Googled about the coyote. So 5:10 on the clock, 5:55. What are you not being honest with yourself about? Because today is May 28th. The 28th breaks down into a 10. My mother's born on the 28th. What are you not being honest with yourself about? 555. What are you conflicted about? So this is about you looking in the mirror. Because 406, 604, I need you to really, let me tell you, this I say is going to get deep. A lot of people are afraid to look in the mirror. A lot of people don't want to hear the truth because the truth hurts. You have to look in that mirror and say sometimes that's let's get on to the numbers being 6'3", which that's my sister. The significance to that number to me represented that is my only living sister that is not my blood sister that I consider to be family that we have had major blowouts. I'm talking about in the yard, not about the fight, but like whatever, whatever, but not like just a sister back, like two teenage little girls going at it, like Jaden Honesty. So anyway, but the significance was the strength that I have with that relationship. It's not about this is not about the ship is to be in the word. So it could be your twin or whomever we talking about, your daughter, your son, your mother. We focus on the dynamics of relationships, friendships, and situationships, period. Okay? That's what this moon is about, you reflecting on. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, is this person genuinely for me? Am I wasting my time? Am I being honest with myself? Am I reaching for something that's not there? It's about keeping it fucking real because at the end of the day, 644 at the top, that is what a Sagittarius is about. Like the full moon is in Sagittarius, even though it's Gemini season. Those are total opposites if you didn't know that. In the zodiac, Gemini and Sagittarius are total opposites, but opposites do attract at the same time. So most of the time you hear Sagittarius, they do get along with Geminis. We do. I fucks with them hard. So, because I get that crazy ass. You know what I'm saying? I get the two faces. So, but my point is, the first sentence was, so when I read that, I had to reflect on myself. I was like, okay, what am I not being honest about? Like, what do I need to sit down in 9-9, in hermit mode, sit my ass down without the camera, without my mama, daddy, without anybody being around and be honest with myself, whether it's about my love life, my finances, something that happened as a child. You ain't keeping it real. And I'm just keeping it real because I must want keeping it real. And I'm gonna break that down. So it says, the coyote is a trickster. So you tricking yourself. The coyote is a trickster. Something important you are not seeing clearly. A coyote is representing death and the rebirth. As you already know, I just buried my sister 24 hours ago. So her death is supposed to bring the rebirth of me. So I heard her today, like, child, keep it real with yourself. Like she been talking all day, like, and no matter how much I've been crying today, because that's what I've been doing all day off and on, just crying, and then I stop, and then I cry again, and I stop. But that's just me, and that's just me grieving. And I had to tell myself, because I asked God earlier, I was like, you doing too much. And God was like, no, you're not. This is grieving. This is so you don't get sick and have lupus and cancer. Because that's how people sit up and get sick. Because they don't want to purge. So purge yourself. So I had to go into the ugly cry child, the color purple. And I was like, dang, me and her must never part for real. Like, I got to kind of whew. So with that being said, I guess I wasn't keeping it real. I wasn't being 100 with myself. That I need to go through my grieving process, and it's gonna take some time. I'm trying to speedball through it because I'm a Sag. You feel me? But I can't do that. I gotta be real with myself. Like I lost my nigga. Like that was my nigga. That was my dog. You feel me? Like it's just so you gotta. I gotta keep it. I gotta mourn that for a moment and come out of that as Phoenix would do. That rise from the ashes. But anyway. So that's what this coyote represented. And so do you understand? This is how deep God was like. God was like, so I want you to sit back and reflect on what I'm telling you. Her death was already orchestrated. Don't you know from the time you hit the ground, okay, you come out your mama's cootie cat, get split out the stomach, you have an expiration date. I hate to tell you that, but let's just keep it real. I got Scorpio on my chart. From the day you born, there's a birthday and a death day. It's already written. It's right there. Guess who can't see it? None of us. We don't know when we gonna go. But it was already so I was like, okay, that is true. So he's like that her we knew taking her was gonna bring the rebirth of you during this moon, and that's what we needed to happen. We sent you that coyote to let you know, to let everybody know that everything you ever said will happen tenfold because I'm not pumping you through nothing. I'm sending you with the word. You asked for the word, I'm gonna send you with the word. So Spirit was saying, I don't care if you predicted something out your mouth without them cards. You said that something was coming out that side. No, it didn't catch Oreo because Oreo protected. He a spiritual animal as well. But we showing you that you do see things. Things are gonna happen. Like I seen this animal before it came out. If you could have seen how we both was looking at each other at 4:06, I said, "What in the fuck?" All right, so needless to say, that was almost a year ago. Okay, so it's don't take life so seriously. That's also the next thing. So I've been taking life way too seriously. I don't be always laughing. I'm gonna be honest. I laugh more when I'm on camera talking to y'all. And it don't be a fake facade. It be I'm in my light. That's how this is what I like to do. This is what that is what I love to do. so so when the camera go off, of course, I'm not doing nothing I love to do at the particular time. So maybe my, vibration lowers a little bit. But that's just me being honest with myself. It's not a fake facade. It's that what he said, I'll die for this shit. No, okay, let me finish. Um, it said don't take life so seriously. So maybe it's time to lighten up. So maybe that's why I just said that because I heard somebody say I'll die for this shit. Learn to laugh at ourselves and even our mistakes. So Spirit told me to laugh at the fact that I had went to Denver with the motherfucking karmics that I keep bringing up to y'all that scarred me. Like that shit fucked me up so bad. But Spirit, like you made it out alive. You know what I'm saying? Laugh about it. Like you fine. It didn't cause you no severe pain. Nobody, nothing happened. You're not at a loss. You learned a lesson. But you gotta learn to laugh at life because you take life too seriously, you will end up fucked up in the grave real fast. Like so I was like, well, and laughing is medicine. That is really medicine. It's healing medicine. Like the more you laugh, the more you heal yourself. The more you cry, you moving through all your emotions. Trust me, I'm an empath, so I know. So you got to kind of go through all those emotions. Go and laugh, and people probably think you bipolar. That's why it be people at the nut house talking about. Well, one minute they was like that. That's why I know how Gemini get down, baby, because I know my sister. So I be like, why she talking about I'm the crybaby? Like you be so but that was the significance was that now at the age you are in your life, no matter where you are, there are people that was there for reasons, seasons, lifetimes, and it's just time to sit back, laugh. You learned your lesson. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being in hermit mode after this moon, because the moon is also about expansion. Oh, I love y'all guys too. I love y'all. So, but don't take life so seriously. It's time for you to lighten up your moods. That's what they want you to do. Laugh at ourselves and even our mistakes. Coyotes is a reminder anything we do to others comes back. So that's what it also was showing me that it was karma. That like anything that we do, it comes back to us, good or bad. So that's what that coyote represented. And that's what the fuck this moon finna represent karma. So, with that being said, 406, 604. All right, so the next animal I seen um, was so wait, okay, so needless to say, before side note, so that's when, like I said, God will make you a believer. Ask God to make you a believer about something. Like make me believe it. But make sure you sure. Let me say 5-5, okay? Whatever it is you conflicted about, tell him to make you a believer. Cause that's what I said. I was like, God, I'm really a psychic. Like for real, y'all. Let's just keep it a buck right now. So he's like, yeah. So I was like, all right, just show me. He like, oh, you gonna see. Let time. So that's when he was like, remember that coyote? Did you look it up? Did you find out? I look for anything in life for now. From this point on, for me, is a sign. So I have to dig deeper. Okay. So and that's why I was. So after that, I seen a roadside hawk. Now something could be concerning. This is also I was gonna say. I got I talked to a Sagittarius subscriber today, and then with the roadside hawk, I talked to a Capricorn subscriber that I both consider very close friends of mine. So these two women are very and they're master ascendants. I must say the Sagittarius that I talked to today is the double numbers mean master ascendants. If you got like 11, 22, those numbers or a solid three. Say your birthday on the third, like I just said, them solid fives. You know what I'm saying? Not no shade to me. I'm the 14. I'm not that don't mean I'm not ascending, but masters at ascending mean you just multiply as your ascension. So anyway, I seen the bird and Spirit said send it to this particular subscriber because she's smart like that and shit. So I sent it to her and 1222 boo and she was like, that's a roadside hawk. And I was like, it is it? She was like, yeah, girl. So I looked it up and so we talking. So listen to this. Here we go. This is the next animal I seen. So wait, which was so crazy. Okay, Spirit connecting the dots right now. She was like, where you see this animal at? It was as I was walking the trail. Now, mind you, I first originally said I thought it was an owl. I'm gonna put the video up because I'm actually saying this an owl, right? And then I'm looking, I'm like, no, this ain't no damn owl. But an owl represents death. My sister passed right after that. She passed like 2 days after that. No, that wasn't an owl, but I still seen death coming, which was so crazy because they was like, even your mistakes be right. Like, and you can ask, if this subscriber on here, you can ask her. I particularly asked her. I said, ain't this an owl? She's like, no, it's not an owl, but it's this. But now both of them come together. That owl let me know that it was time for my sister to transition. It was time for her to go back home. You see what I'm saying? And it's for me to also, I need to learn how to deal with death so I can help you better deal with death. Because death is nothing but a transition. One thing you got to understand, two things that we was taught as children, and you probably still believe it, and I ain't got nothing to do with that. There ain't no hell. We ain't got to go back and forth. You ain't got to believe me. Hell don't exist right now. Maybe it will later, but right now it don't. I ain't finna argue with you. Argue with your mama. So, and I'm gonna say that to say this: we are all reincarnated. We come back over and over again until God says whatever. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But as of right now, that is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, he's making me a believer. Like, my daughter is my grandmother. If you know me, I've told you that. I'm gonna stand on that. That girl in there, when I was crying today about my sister in that kitchen, and I said, Lord, you didn't took my grandma and my sister, my two best friends, and I think I told somebody. And my daughter in here watching some damn Marlon Wayans movie, but she in here cracking up. And God said, I didn't take laughter away. I'm trying to show you, to tell people that it is life after death. Your grandmother sitting on your couch. I turned that corner and she had that bonnet cocked on the side of her head like my grandma. She crossed her legs like her. She got her birthmarks. Her fingers are hers. When I tell you, it it is an experience I can't really explain to you. But one day I called her. My grandma is named Me. And that's what we call her, M-E, Me. And I was looking for, I was trying to see who was in the room one day, and it was 5:10 on the clock. I had just ended a Sagittarius video, 5:10 exactly. That's her birthday. And I said, "Who is that?" And she said, "It's me." And I looked up, and God said, "Look what time it is. It is me. It's me. It's literally me." And if you know me, I started bawling in tears. I was like, "This girl," and I named her after her. But what was so crazy again, and I'm gonna get back to the roadside hawk. What I'm trying to say is about the energy. What was so crazy in that moment was when, and you might think I'm crazy, but I got a little Morticia vibe. I'm a little different. So when my grandmother passed, 'cause I ain't got no problem when people pass away. Like when my grandma passed, I got in the bed with her at the hospital before they took the body away. I asked, could I have a moment alone? And I took a nap with her for 30 minutes because I knew that was my last nap. So I will touch the dead. I will kiss the dead. I don't give a damn what you think about me. That's just me. So, but at that particular time, my grandma passed. If you know me, I told you I literally watched her soul come out of her body when my baby Jada reached down to give her back kiss because she's a baby. She was only like 6 months old. I watched her literally like I was like, so I asked my mom and them like, did anybody see what I just seen? They like, no. I'm like, okay, like that's what I'm saying. So God, like, I'm gonna make you a believer. So yes, roadside hawk. I'm finna read it to you. Okay, so this hawk again, I kept getting downloads about Oreo being attacked. Now, when I talked to my subscriber, 1222 Boo, she was like, you know, you weren't supposed to be around that hawk. Where the hell was you at? Like, she was protecting me. She's like, girl, that hawk, a kid, it'll take Oreo away. And I had just got through watching a movie when I see the little dog being lifted by a damn hawk. And I was like, fuck, that's what I was outside literally walking him. But let me tell you how well protected. When I tell y'all we protected, that's what God was trying to show me. The hawk was like this in the tree, and me and Oreo under the damn tree like this. The hawk looking at me and Oreo, and you gonna hear me. I'm finna put the video up. I'm telling the hawk, you gonna hear me say, "Don't attack me." He ain't even thinking about attacking me. He gave me out of eye contact, like, "Oh, I know not to fuck with y'all. Like, I ain't trying to be funny. Like, I'm here to give you a message. I ain't here to snack or take your damn dog." But he was like this, like, you gonna see me, Oreo, and Jada literally under the tree. But she was saying like you was in whole danger. You ain't even know it. I was like, no, I really didn't know. But awareness and enlightenment is why the hawk was there. The bird is a symbol to let you know the ability to observe something deeper. So that means in ordinary life, it's saying anything you see in everyday, ordinary day life, you need to observe on a deeper level. That so basically when I seen that bird, that's me observing it on a deeper level. What somebody else would have been like, girl, hell no, that hawk, I'm finna run shit. Fuck that. 3D. I hate to say it like that, girl. Mm-mm. I was like digging deeper. Like, why are you here? what do you want with me, hawk? Like, and I didn't think it was a hawk. I thought it was an owl. So that was the thing about it. But the bird is a symbol to let you know the ability to observe things on a deeper level, just like that damn coyote. So I was like, okay, because had I not wrote down 4:06 a.m., I seen the coyote, I would have never even thought, that this had something to do with this strawberry moon. I want to put two and two together. So it's very important that you said you seen three cats today. Three cats today. Um, and I said the number three too. 6'3", three cats, and the moon coming on the third. And cats, it depending on the color, but the black cat represents 9 lives, and that means you could have had 9 lives. Like literally, you could have lived 9 lifetimes. It was just 9 on the clock, 29 on the clock. Or it means that basically in this lifetime, you done been through hell and back, and you done basically survived 9 major disasters where you could have lost your life, where it could have been a car accident, a shooting in a club, some type of domestic violence. But that's what it's to represent. So they letting you know that you got 9 lives in this, basically. Okay. Um, but let me finish, okay, real quick so I could get. But the bird is a symbol that to observe things on a deeper meaning on everyday life experiences. Everything has a deeper meaning. That means nothing's by coincidence. Don't be, don't. Oh, that was just coincidence. I hate that word. I don't even know why they made it. Cause ain't nothing by coincidence. I don't. No, it's not. The bird urges you to free yourself from limited beliefs that you were taught as a child. Is how I feel. With your mother and daughter, they limit your beliefs. They had you, don't believe that. Like that, you limiting yourself. The sky is the limit, and there ain't no top on the sky. You feel me? So, but it's urging you to free yourself from limited beliefs and to gain a higher perspective. So, I'm out. I'm out. Oh my God. Hey, some of y'all are literally just as strong as me as psychics, and y'all sleeping on yourself. That is the trickster. That's the coyote. 1222, boo. Anybody with them double numbers, 11, 22, and I done told you to get on your grind, baby. You sleeping on yourself. Cause I'm sorry, I got hyped up because I just got to download a higher perspective so that you can soar high in life. So guess what? Sagittarius baby I talked to today, we just got through talking. She pulled her own cards. Her mouth probably open right now. Literally, the card that she said, I keep pulling this card, you are not alone. And the card had like lights in the back to me. It was like, those are your spirit guides. And if I had literally took a picture not so long ago that I put up on the community board. If you ain't see this picture, they right behind me. Like they real. You see they staff and they ride. That they coming to beat the hell out of somebody on earth with. Like I'm being for real. Like in a spiritual realm. Like somebody finna get their butt whooped by God. Like dead serious. I'm not playing. Like you literally, and I'm gonna put the picture up today. Like it's like 6 spirit guides behind me. I got blonde hair. All you see is the light, but all you see is sticks. My sister said the other day, she's like, child, I ain't never meditated but twice in my life. If I ain't seen what you seen, she was like, what is she's like, they look at me in my face because my mama said, I can't see it. My sister said, no, I clearly see 6 people. You know what she said? It looked like the Virgin Mary. She's like, it's like the praying hands and the Virgin Mary behind. I said, oh. She's like, it could be the Virgin Mary, but I see a staff, a rod, and that's the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Like I'm divinely protected at all times. So when I was in that park and that roadside, and you are too, is what I'm saying. So this ain't just for me. When we are a soul tribe, so I'm letting you know, even when you don't know, you're being protected. Like you are a divine being. So it's a different calling over your life, and you having a different experience in life. But anyway, and the next card she pulled was perspective. So that's what it's saying, higher perspective. While I was sitting here going into the ugly cry about my grandma, like she ain't passed in '09, okay? Child, I gotta get it together. Like she don't talk to me all day. I know my spirit guys be like, child, you got to go. And I went and took a nap. I took a nap because I was like, just go take a nap. Like, but anyway, let me finish. The roadside hawk. Understanding the beliefs of proper timing. The roadside hawk is to understand the belief about proper timing. It ain't about your time. It ain't about my time. It's about God's timing. Yes, it is irritating. You could be honest with them. That's why I said the conversation is to be honest. I had to ask the Lord the other day, man, y'all would be like, this girl be talking, not crazy, but being real. I said, Father, why they always make it seem like you ain't got no sense of humor? I can't stand people that always make it sound you all serious. Evidently, he ain't. He telling us to lighten up. He ain't send the guys to tell us. I said, when the Lord tell you to lighten up, child, you really need to lighten up. Like, maybe you way too serious, but that is what I was taught. That's something I was taught as a child. that church serious, the Lord serious, read that Bible, it got to be serious. No, it don't. No, it don't. That's what's making the children run from religion. That's why your kids don't be want to be bothered because everybody make everything so doggone serious. I can't. I'm too goofy. So everything until something happens serious, as I said. I know, but majority of the time, I feel like we take life too seriously, and I feel like things are about divine timing, and it's not. You have to know that, like you have to stand firm in that, even when you get upset. Like, dang, I thought this was supposed to happen by now. It's not about your time, and God's timing is always gonna be better than your time. You got your timing and what you want to do, but it's all about God's timing. You said you seen a dead hawk on the side of the highway. Okay, now let me get into that because I seen a deer on the side of on the sidewalk today, and I thought that was crazy. I said, how the hell is a deer dead on the side of the sidewalk? But it makes me people want to kill your dreams. That's why you seeing that too, And the hawk was dead because, like I said, death and rebirth is here. So it maybe it's that's really graphic. I'm trying to okay. It could represent the rebirth of you because of the animal actually being deceased, which I know is not a good sight to see. I don't like to see dead animals. But it says raise your observation skills and try to see things higher. Use your intuition before making important decisions. Do not activate out of ego. Please know the difference between ego and intuition because a lot of people don't. It's so many people that be activated out of ego and it be what they want. It don't be the truth. That's why I'm gonna be honest with you sometimes. If people be like, I read my own cards. Ain't no shade. No shade. I don't. I think I can. My sister said the other day, I think you can. I think I can. But as of right now, I don't want to do that. And I want to hear a human voice tell me, you're right. So I got a FaceTime reading coming soon. So, but, oh, and okay, and that's where we going to. I'm going into that too, because that's crazy. That your intuition before making important decisions. It also says pay attention to everything that is happening in your life. Stay focused. You are sharper than your competitors, and assess the situation. Now, let me say this. I notice a lot of readers don't even offer FaceTime. I noticed a lot. I had to go look. I was like, I wasn't even trying to do research. But if you know me, I didn't say what I had to say off camera, and I ain't being shady. But you got readers that'll charge you a good $200-300 for a 45-minute reading, child. And I didn't pay for one recently. So, and it don't be nowhere as graphic as my reading. And if you know me, you know what I mean. I'm talking about I'm answering your question specifically because what I do not like is to pay for something and I don't get my answers. So that is why I try to perfect my work. So I just wanted to say that, and you ask me something, I'm gonna go straight to it. But and I don't care what you're doing, you're gonna have some type of competitor. So it's a friendly competition in certain things. Don't take it like that. But the hawk means you are ready to take on a larger, more powerful expansion, which is actually Sagittarius. If you gotta have Sagittarius placement, you don't have to. This full moon is about expansion because it is in Sagittarius and the vision for your world. So it says prepare for a new role in life, and that's what. And then the bird also gave me an energy of the bird's eye view. So this is about having a bird's eye view, or somebody could be having a bird's eye view on you, but this is also about a bird's eye view. And it says how you react is your karma. So basically, this is the season of so like what I'm saying, I'm being for real. Like, so I'll give you an example. So like when I was real karmic back in the day, about 10 years ago. Hell, probably like 7 years ago. Shit, I don't give a damn. But anyway, I used to ride around with a carton of eggs in my car. You make me mad, or you like cut me off, I throw a fucking egg at you. Now I'm just gonna keep it real. Carton, like, why are you doing all that? Like, just let it go. But that's what it's saying, to be like, you get cut off in traffic. You be like, hey, they'll get their karma later, and they will. They'll get cut off in traffic because they cut you off in traffic. That's just how karma go. But I had to learn to stop being so petty. So I'm gonna give you an example, and the bitch probably watching because she retarded. But I got into it with a girl I had been knowing since I was younger, and she swears she can't stand me. But then I seen her follow me on TikTok, so you know how that shit goes. So I'm retarded. And once again, I'm still human, walking my flesh. I'm being real, whether I'm your reader or not. Had a moment. This is like 2 weeks ago, and we close by each other, like 2 blocks within the vicinity. So I drove past, and told the bitch, stop following me. Like, why you following me on TikTok? But then Spirit's like, why you being so petty? But before they said that, I had already started reacting. I had already went into the temptress in reverse, lost that temper. yada 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 yada, going off, right? So I was like, ooh. So immediately, the neighbors came out. You know, I think I had told y'all I had called a plumber booty. The dude upstairs, he falling out all on the patio, I was cracking up. But I'm like, don't do that. Stop. So I stopped myself. The old me would have got out the car, recorded it, put the bitch on World Star. You feel me? But I had to remember I'm gonna reap my karma later. So that was just a petty little disagreement. You know, we just, and the spirit's like, ain't no harm right there. But you was finna level up. You was finna level your ass up. You was finna go there. And ain't nobody worth that no more. So I had to, I was like, what? Let her follow you. You know, she's just another fan. The bitch talking about my son did it. Why is you? That really made me mad as a sad. I was like, what? She's like, that ain't me. So your baby under 8 following me on TikTok. Huh? Okay. Anyway, bitches be reaching. You gonna put it on the baby. You that bad. Anyway, the baby did it. The dog did it. Anybody did it but her, narc, right? Anyway, but I was like, okay, so that's what it's saying. I just want you to know. So what you put out during this time from now, during the whole Gemini season, even if you getting gangsta at the damn grocery store, or you getting gangsta on Facebook, or you just stepping out your body, you stepping out of your divine energy, it ain't worth it. So I'm gonna start flipping. So that's what they telling you. But I feel like you need to look at things on a different perspective. Like look at things a little closer. And so, and then with that being said, so you got a coyote that you need to focus on. A trick, some part of yourself you tricking yourself about in your life right now that you ain't being 100 with yourself. Because that's what this started off saying. It's time to have a talk with the man in the mirror. Okay, like Michael Jackson say, he a Virgo. Don't sit your ass down and have a talk. Like what cause see that's the thing about it. Like I wanted to be real gangster in my twin flame journey. And I wanted to be different from my twin. Because my twin, I don't even know what. But anyway, the point is, I was like, you know what? Spirit, before we get back, because we get a grade when we get back up there. See, I didn't start thinking of it like that. So I'm like, I'm going to ace this test. Because he got me bent. He get an F. But the way this finna go is, I'm not finna let my ego and my pride get the best of me. Because that's the devil's playground. Like, oh, don't talk to so-and-so. Be petty. I'm not finna do that. I'm just like, I'm going to move on. But the point is, wishing people well and letting things go. And sometimes that's just hard. So that's what I'm saying. You got to not act out of your pettiness right now, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. I want you not to be petty. So even if and if you talk to me off the air, tell me I'm being petty. Please catch me. Catch me before I fall, because I don't like friends like that. That's why I don't fuck with them hoes no more. Like, tell me hey. I'm Evelyn Lozado. I want to jump over tables. You got to grab me, snatch me back. Tell me to sit my ass down. Reframe, pause, reset, ho. Like, get your life, because I'll be going real hard, okay? So, even in the car with me, I got real bad road rage. That's why I was like, I don't know why this is an example, but I'm the baby. You cut me off. I got lots to say. But now I just got to let it go. Like, okay. Because people have guns. People crazy. See what I'm saying? I'm getting older. People can shoot you at lights. And they have. People be shooting at lights. You don't want to have your kids in the car. You know what I'm saying? Your temper could get you in a lot of trouble. So, but reflect on that coyote tonight. I want you to ask yourself, that's the assignment that I had for y'all, that I was like, everybody needs to watch this video. The assignment is, ask yourself what you're not keeping it real with yourself about. Because Phoenix did today. It was a lot of stuff I wasn't keeping it real with myself about. Like my feelings being hurt. Like just keeping it real. I ordered a reader from somebody and they said they was going to have it back by a certain time. And I was like, that's why I'm so nice to my subscribers. Like, and I'm working on y'all readings tonight in the middle of the night. I'm finna start doing them slowly, getting my downloads. So if you ordered a reading from me, know that I'm taking my time, but I'm finna start right now, tonight, going into the morning tomorrow, start doing everybody's readings. It's all about divine timing. But I definitely ain't finna send y'all off how y'all waiting on 3 weeks. Yes, I did say it. Anyway, you will have your reading by Tuesday morning, tomorrow night. Start working. Anyway, yeah, I'm a woman of my word. And that's what I'm saying. So when they say competitors, I thought to myself, Spirit said, I was like, what are you trying to say? They was like, we had you order readings from different readers on YouTube so you can see you a woman of your word. We wanted you to see how people was rotating on YouTube, for you can know for yourself. So your subscribers do what they want to do. But I got bad reviews for people right now. I ain't gonna even lie. Don't ask me nothing, honey. I ain't got nothing positive. They say you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. So I'm shut up. But I ain't got nothing good to say about a lot of readers. A lot of readers. I don't know what they doing. So anyway, so let's see what you got going on. This reading is more about what you need to be doing and what you need to be focused on. So don't be petty. Laugh more. Cry more. but cut the crown off. Release, relax, relate, release, as Willie would say. Okay, remember that it's a different world. You enter in a different world. So things are, and that's a full circle moment. And this is about expansion. So remember to expand your money, to expand on your love life, to expand on your crib, bigger car, bigger house. That's what Jupiter about. Everything big. So you need to be focused on getting tested during this full moon. Remember the full moon bring out dreams. Don't act like you don't know that. Whether you was into tarot or not, you it didn't you know when you was 20, 25. I always knew the full moon make motherfuckers act crazy. Excuse my language. But I always knew that. I was like, oh shit, it's a full moon. You know how that saying go. Here they go. Finna start tweaking. So don't tweak with everybody else. Remember what Phoenix said. Like, this is a test. And I'm being tested. And I'm supposed to look at things on a different perspective and laugh. Like, laugh at the jerk that cut you off. You just start finding humor and shit. Don't give everybody your energy. Like, I should have just laughed at her when she bent over telling me to pull off and the butter teeth and the crack of her ass was showing. I was like, why am I giving her my energy? Once I seen the booty and I had the whole flashback of Martin when the plumber had died and Martin down top of his chest with the plunge, I just kept seeing it. I had to, and I was like, Spirit was like, lighten up, lighten up. And that's what I'm saying, lighten the fuck up, lighten the fuck up. So everything ain't to be taken so seriously, you know, especially when your sister from the other side ain't been over there too long telling you to lighten up. Like, all I heard was her telling me to lighten up the other day. Like, shit, you better take a drink or do something with yourself. This was yesterday. I was like, did she just tell me to? She's like, your ass still crying, child. I'm sitting right here. I was like, oh my God, she is really up in here. And that's what she keep turning the clocks to her time. The TV, all of a sudden, it pause at 1:30. This mug right here. How can I be sad? That's what, and somebody said that. She said, one of your subscribers said on the community board, we got a different relationship. We live together. Girl, I died this morning. I said, oh my God. My sister said she didn't move in, child. What y'all doing? So I was like, okay. And that's what I'm trying to get you to lighten up. Like, death is serious. Yes, it is. I'm never saying it's not. Yes, I do want to touch her arm. And I do want to hug her. That's what I told her today. I was like, she's like, what you keep crying for? I was like, I just want to hug you one more time. She's like, girl, I'm getting a new body. I'm finna be fine as hell. Like, dude, I said, she like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, my sister, her body was tired, so I was like, enlighten yourself in that. Like, she coming back, just what I'm saying. Like, so, and they, bless you, baby. Did you hit a sneeze for confirmation? From the little Virgo in there, 9. So anyway, but what I'm saying is, I got to watch my grandmother come back. Like, grandma beat me on the track because grandma my daughter. She keep walking past me all fast. Like, ooh, your new body showing out. And she act just like my grandma. Woo, child. So that's what I'm saying. So I got to thinking, Spirit's like, why don't you start thinking about where her soul going? Who finna give birth to your sister? Like, who finna have a baby? And that's because my sister didn't have no kids. And so we was trying to figure out where her soul was going. So that's how deep. That's deep. Think deep. If your grandma passed, which one of your kids your grandma? Do your sister got your grandma over there? Where your granddaddy at? Do your brother got your nephew, like, look at them children. Stop being sad. Them people sitting right there. Them bodies in the ground, but them souls is right here. Just like when you take your ass to sleep, you do not stay. Your soul leaves. You're gone. Your body, your body needs to rest. Guess who don't need to rest? Your soul, cause your soul gone. You already know that. As soon as you hit the pillow, you go nod, and here you go time travel. You everywhere. Some of y'all, I had a dream, I did, and then this happened, and then shoot, you gone. So you know that yourself. I ain't got to make the shit up. You be like, what happened? Like, you left. I told y'all I be waking up, bonnet falling off. What time is it? Where is it? What year is it? What house we stay at? My kids be like, you know what? Messages, please. So, look, joy and delight. That's what I'm saying. So tomorrow, I ain't trying to be funny. If you ain't never did a cartwheel in your life, and I don't give a damn what you say, we ain't gonna argue about this, because this is a lighter read. We ain't finna be all serious. This full moon is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is crazy. We crazy. So I need you to get into your, wherever your fire sign placement is. I need you to do a cartwheel tomorrow with the kids. You should be cartwheeling because some of them out of school, but then you probably like, damn, my refrigerator gonna be a little dry because they gonna eat up everything. I got to find something for their asses to do. But I need you to find joy in something tomorrow. I need you to do. I'm gonna try to do the cartwheel. I might fuck up, but I'm gonna try. And if I don't do it, guess what you're supposed to do? Laugh. Laugh at yourself. Laugh at life. So I just wanted to, start with that. Look what the first card you got. Look, it's gonna make your animal happy. I'm gonna be honest with you, and your animal pick up on your sadness. I know Oreo probably like, Lord Jesus Christ, if she don't quit crying today, Lord, she crying again, Lord. Joy and delight. So find some joy and delight in something. Okay, go on a picnic. It's a picnic back here. Eat some damn. Oh, and fruit. I was gonna say something about bananas, green apples specifically. Don't know why. Grapes, they could be purple grapes, but you could do green grapes too. And I see like cantaloupe, something significant to fruit. But this is about just being fun, just having fun right now. She do got a bottle back there. Spirit said even if you got to crack the bottle during Gemini season, they giving you permission. That's some wine, okay? We spirituality ain't about being boring and being lame, okay? Turn up a little bit. Turn up. Let your head down now. Oh. And the other day, I kept singing songs from Coyote Ugly, right? So I was like, why I keep that moving one way? Oh, another. I was singing because they sing that on that movie. They sing, I'm going to get you, get you, get you, get you. So I don't know who the fuck going to get you. But I heard that song, and Coyote Ugly is about that ugly ass coyote that I just seen at 4:06, which is 6:04, which is the new moon. But Coyote Ugly is about it's about friendships. That's why it's about bonding. You know what I'm saying? It's about having some fun, making some plans, doing some things. They on top of the bar, turned up. Like live your best life. That's what it's about. They karaoke in it. Like fine. I got a lot of nerve though. Okay, I got a lot of nerve, but I got a lot of nerve. It says speak your mind too. This moon is about speaking your mind, and I'm gonna flip for these cards too. So the focus you need to do, find joy and delight. So my joy and delight, I'm sharing with you. And that's what I'm saying. I just buried my sister. So my joy and delight is knowing that she can do a cartwheel. That's what she's saying. She could not do a cartwheel. You know what I kept hearing in my head that kept making me cry? Okay, so I'm gonna share it with y'all because it's therapeutic, like a little AA meeting. Beaches. I just keep hearing the song, because she was my hero. So I was like, oh my God, just stop playing. All I keep hearing is Bette Midler singing in my head. So if she could stop singing, then I probably would stop crying. And then Steel Magnolias is my favorite movie. And remember, I don't know if y'all old enough, but you probably ain't. It's fine. But what Sally Fields say, she said, Julia Roberts, she said, I can juggle all the way to Texas and back, but my daughter can't. She never could. Because when the movie started off, Julia Roberts was sick, and my sister been sick for a very long time. So, like I said, she gonna be able to do car. She coming back, and she gonna be young again. Look at the car wheels. Like she couldn't never do that. My sister was in and out the hospital a lot. She had tubes up her nose. That ain't no way for nobody to be living. And I'll be a selfish individual to sit here and want her to stay like that, because I want her to stay here with me. Like, girl, get your life. That's what she's like, girl, you be fine. You be fine. I was like, ooh. And my sister was a Capricorn, so she like, you will be fine. Okay, all right. So I will be fine. And it says plant them seeds. Plant the seeds so they can grow, and then change and progress is coming. So, and this is, I am speaking my mind. So speak your mind. Speak your mind. You holding it in, thank you, baby. Only gonna make you sick. Cold, flu, cancer. That's how old people get sick. They be all surly and damn evil because something that happened. They ain't want to say they cried about it. I cried like a $2 hoe today. Punk bitch, whatever you want to call it. Like, if you talk to me, you probably was like, And I ain't gonna lie, I got joy and enlightenment in the conversations I had today. I was like, especially the Sagittarius I just recently started talking to like 3 or 4 days ago. Like, and that's what I wanted to say too. Just so I like talking to y'all because especially it's no shade to nobody, but my really intuitive subscribers, without me even crying, I really appreciate the fact that y'all tell me y'all downloads. She said, Miss Phoenix, a video popped up on my timeline from January 13th. That's my sister's birthday. I felt like I needed to read it. If you could, watch it. I turned around. I said, "What the hell? January 13th?" She said, "Guess what my sister said? I'm in the house." I said, "You know what?" She's like, "I'm gonna show you synchronicity number 2," because I was like, "Yeah, I don't believe it." She said, "I was at work and I seen something about 50. What's do not 5995995 mean something?" My sister was 59. I was like, "Is she with you?" Lord G. So I found joy and delight in that moment. Today, that person enlightened my heart. It gave me joy to know that my sister was around here just floating around, messing with y'all, making y'all give me downloads. I was like, she said her birthday and age, but it wasn't no guess. That wasn't no coincidence. You see what I'm saying? Spirits 4-4, that was my family. That was my sister over there. And guess what my sister said? She said, I give you permission to talk to this woman. She could. She good. I'm over here. I'm watching her. That's what the angels do. They hover over people to make sure they good. bird's eye view. What I say? My sister had a bird's eye view. Okay, okay. Is she cool? Okay, she cool. She cool. She ain't gonna do my sister wrong. Go ahead, tell her what you saying about the scene. Tell her the number so she get excited. I said, and showed I showed did. I said, damn you, Niecy. That's my sister. I said, you damn Niecy. So anyway, let's go, y'all. And you could be seeing black cats. If you and I see a brown, gray, I see a white and brown cat. I see a brown and gray cat. I see a lot of cats, so you could be seeing a lot of cats. Messages, please. Joy and delight. The devil, you having a revelation. The devil in reverse. That you had a king of wands in reverse. So no matter who you dealt with, some of y'all could be so getting so spiritual that you don't like people to say racial slurs. So like if I was dating an African American man right now and he was saying stuff about Hispanics or Caucasians, I cuss his ass out because and I'm dead serious because my best friends is Caucasians. Okay. So, and they take up for me, I take up for them, and I don't play about them, and they don't play about me. So, baby, I don't do prejudice. I don't do that. I don't do racism. I'll cuss your ass out. I don't do that. If you black and you racist, don't fuck with me. If you black and you don't like nobody but black people, I don't like you. And I mean that to the depths of my soul. I don't like that. I don't like that. Cause I don't see no colors. I don't even know what a color is. Okay, all I see is your heart. I see who you are, and period. But anyway, your masculine or somebody you dealt with was bitter, abusive, prejudice, a weak leader, a tyrant. Do as I say, but not as I do. So you had a revelation that you was dealing with somebody like this, unyielding, forceful, and rude. So freedom is your revelation. And because of that, you getting the Ace of Pentacles. God gonna give you a huge gift. This is the biggest gift that you could get though. The Ace of Pentacles, he ain't giving you ain't getting no little six pentacles. This is a solid, big pentacle. This is more than the 10 of pentacles. The ace is the ace of the whole. The 6 of wands, because you recognizing who you are. Spirit wanted you to recognize who the fuck you was. It's like, I ain't gonna lie. One of the reasons I liked the Egyptian tarot, Joy, she said, Spirit said, put some fucking respect on your name. I cracked up. I was like, what? So I had to put some respect on your name. Like, put some respect on your name. The 6 of wands. You got victory, success, rewards. Recognize who the fuck you are. I got leadership, good news, fame, spotlight, support. Some of y'all on y'all way to being a real life celebrity. Strength and confidence is where you at. So you got to recognize who you are. The 6 of wands. It could have been a long road, something since the 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 years ago. But that's what the 6 of wands is about. And you got an ace in a hole. So you realize you had a king of wands in reverse. That was a weak ass leader. They was leading you to fucking disaster. Impulsive, a womanizer. This motherfucker broke promises. You had a revelation. You recovered from that. I got overcoming addictions. And that's something to be proud of. I had just told some of y'all, like, I didn't have a ginger ale till yesterday because my stomach was upset after the funeral. So I ain't gonna lie. But prior to that, and I'm only drinking it because, you know, I don't know. My stomach was hurting. But my point is, you gave up something. You stopped doing something. All of us have addictions, whether it be eating donuts, sleeping too much, eating too much, smoking cigarettes, or drinking alcohol. I don't know. I'm just naming things that could be addictions. Gossiping on the phone too long. Maybe you decided to cut your conversation short because gossip is a sin as well. That's why I don't really take part in a lot of conversations. So I don't like to gossip because I used to gossip a lot when I was a karmic, and I know the difference now. I know the difference in me being concerned and gossip. So I'm trying to. But I got reclaiming your power, and you detached yourself from a lot of things. So that's the reason for you to do a fucking cartwheel, because you did detach yourself. You overcome some addictions, and you freed yourself, and you had these revelations, the freedom revelations. You free to do what the fuck you want to do. You ain't got it. Some of y'all single, you ready to mingle. Some of y'all kids out of school. That's what I'm saying. Freedom. You got some type of freedom. Whether it's your kids can be gone for the summer, whatever. You got some type of freedom. With you understood the assignment, and you got a gift. So you got return of investments, savings. I got stability, abundance, a new job, a new business, commitment, prosperity coming with this new moon. Expansion is about Jupiter, solid offers, a new opportunity, and new ventures. So, and I like that because I haven't been focused on nothing dealing with no love at all. And I'm not shading you if you are. I'm not at all. But I just want to be close to the Most High. I know that I have become, like, I guess a little borderline obsessed with my spirituality. But I ain't even mad at myself because it ain't like I'm obsessed with something bad. So I don't know. I just been really I'm trying to break it down because I have been an addict to a lot of things, whether sex, drugs, whatever the fuck. But I realized that excuse me, that now I'm more I'm trying to explain it to y'all. Okay. This is the best way to watch the readings comes like the other day I was talking to somebody and I knew that somebody wanted to fight her. I did a reading. And while I'm sending her the reading, she's saying to me that she messaging me. So we exchanging messages, but the video already recorded. You know, I'm done with the video. Man, when I press play and she's like, you won't believe what happened today. I said, what the? Spirit was like, you just said everything in the reading. That's my high. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's my high. Like, watching it be so real like that, I was like, what the? That's my high. That's the biggest high of all. So, no, that's a gift from God. Like, what? I don't want to do nothing else but do that. That's why I was like, man, what? Like, you telling me what I told you in the reading, and the reading pre-recorded, so God really showing out. I was like, you showing out. Like, she ain't even watched it, and I was like, you know everything you said, I just said in the reading. She's like, what? I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah. So I just wanted to say that. Like, I was just like, but it's a time for you to speak your mind. So maybe you're not speaking your mind, and there's something that could be holding you back, and maybe that's why you need to look in the mirror. Is it something you're not keeping it real with yourself about? Is it something that happened in your childhood that you ain't spoke about, that you ain't posted about? I'll give you an example. Not keeping it real. I just did a video on repressed emotions, and I exposed all the molesters in my family on both sides, and I don't give a fuck. So I spoke my mind. I said, this molester on this side that touched me, and it's the molester on this side, and it's a man, it's a girl, and a boy, and they nasty as hell. And yeah, and I'm telling the world because I'm tired of holding it in. Like that make you crazy. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you don't have to be. People be worried about like right now. Like right now, I don't give a fuck that one of my enemies gonna watch this. Bitch, you can't torment me with the truth. You can't hurt me if I've healed from it. That's what I want you to understand. When something still hurts you, your ass ain't healed from it. If I can still hurt you with something I say, you ain't hurt you. Like I said, we got to arguing outside. She kept saying, you crackhead bitch. Bitch, I ain't never even used crack, is what he said. Crack is whack, bitch. Okay? So at the end of the day, you ain't hurt me with that. And then whatever I did use back in the day, the point is I don't use it no more. So like, okay, you be waiting for the punchline. Like, is you still bringing up something that happened when Pac was alive, bitch? Because that's where we at. Okay? Maybe early 2000s. But stop reaching, ho. Okay? So, you gotta realize you can't give people words have power, but it's all on how you feel about what people say to you. So I don't give everything my energy because it's not required. So, but I feel like if you need to speak your mind about something, I ain't talking about starting no shit to your mother. Maybe you and your mother got a little beef. Maybe you ain't keeping it's something you ain't keeping it real about. But I feel like that apply for everybody because I had to check myself today. Like what you not keeping it real about? What did Spirit said when they said coyote a trickster? That's you tricking yourself. That's that tower in reverse. The tower in reverse. You lying to yourself about something. I don't want to do that. Yeah, so some of y'all, bad news. You need to speak your mind about some bad news or some empty offers or something that happened when you was a child or no follow through. Your mother, father could have left, whatever the hell it is. Some learning difficulties you could have had. So I'm dyslexic. So I don't like to read. I hate. Lord, let me take that back. I heard him say, don't say that. I dislike with my soul when I have to read. I don't like when I like voice recording. If you know me and we really friends, that's why I be like, get to know your friend. I tell y'all all the time, please don't. I hate writing. I will do it on email, but as you know, I don't really get too detailed. If you got me on Instagram, Facebook, or you talk to me on the phone, I will voice record. It'd be 15 minutes. But if you asking me to type, I ain't typing shit. So I don't. I just. But there's a need for you to speak your mind. And if you got a learning disability, you need to say that. Like, hey. And that's why I tell y'all, I'll be like, hey, the struggle real. I'm dyslexic. So here's the issue with that. My eyes get to skipping on lines because I read tarot. I be everywhere as a tarot reader. And when I'm reading, I'll be like this too. Like, oh, God. That's why I'm like, stop, slow down. My mind be so fast. I haven't learned to calm the brain down. But you need to speak your mind about a king of pentacles. So some of y'all had a king of pentacles or a king of wands in reverse. Hell, it could be the same person. It could be your lousy ass baby daddy, your lousy ass twin flame, your bitch ass karmic. I said it. Whoever it is, you need to speak. You need to speak your motherfucking truth about. The Spirit said this motherfucker was underqualified. I'm gone. Speak your mind about this underqualified partner you tried to make. This uncaring, disloyal, ruthless motherfucker. Poor judgment. That's why I don't talk about this shit no more. When we be, I don't talk about, we don't talk about Bruno no motherfucking more. You better know who I'm trying to tell you. I ain't got time. Corruption, instabilities. They use poor judgment. Financial unsuccessful. Why we gonna talk about somebody unsuccessful? Unsuccessful, and he ungrounded. No commitment. Woman or man, whoever this is, was materialistic as hell. You had to go lay down somewhere and get your life together because of this. The Four Swords. You had to go rest and rethink the whole shit. So speak your mind about how if this person caused you anxiety. That's that PTSD. I've been in there. Let me tell you something. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I married two alcoholics back to back within 2 decades. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? I could write a book on some shit. You feel me? You talking about going somewhere and lay down. Whoo, child. I was diagnosed, the therapist, okay, PTSD from the first, okay, depression, anxiety. Like, oh, she was right. The therapist had a lot to write down. But yeah, I got the Four Swords. So there's some mental overloads that you need to speak about. Oh, I hate to be overstimulated. If you a friend of mine, don't overstimulate me. Overstimulating me is giving me too much information to digest at one time. I am dyslexic. Know that. Know your friend. Know your family. Know your daughter. My daughter dyslexic. So she gets stuck and sometimes she just stare into space and I have to catch her and I'm like, babe, what happened? But guess what she got that from? Me. Another mother like, get your ass up here. Hurry the fuck up. I don't do that. I be staying with her. What we staying at? She like, mama. Like, me and my daughter both dyslexic. So, you come over here, we talk different, we walk different. But, yeah, I got the Four Swords. Some type of solitude you could have been in. You needed to rest, regroup, self-protection. But you was on mental overload. Overstimulated it, stressed the fuck out. Some complications you could have had with your health. You need to speak up about all that shit. All that shit. Period. The Four of Pentacles, yeah, I got letting go. You need to speak up about people you let go of. People, things, and issues that no longer serve you. Like I'm doing now. What I'm doing now is what they want you to do. So I'm giving you an example of the 4-4. You could be seeing 4-4s. You know if you keep seeing 4-4-4-4-4-4-4, that lets you know, that made me cry earlier. That's why I posted it. The fours, do you know, even when you're seeing a whole bunch of eights, my grandma 88 years old, the fours mean your grandmother's prayer is still in effect. Your grandmother could have died decades ago. Your grandma was a praying woman. Do you hear me? Her prayers is still over you as we speak. Do you know how strong and prophetic a woman got to be gone home and in her next lifetime? You feel me? My daughter, that's what I was like, my grandma's sitting here, but they said her higher self is still up there, right? So I hope you understand what I'm saying. I hope I'm trying to be transparent so you can understand. But we in 3D, 5D up there. But my point is, her prayers 444 they saying my grandma said I prayed for you before since I was little she always say I didn't pray enough for you when I go home to glory you still gonna be fine. That's another I just bursted into tears earlier about that. I was like, oh my god, because that's what I'm saying. That hawk wasn't gonna get me. That hawk wasn't gonna get me, sis. My grandma was gonna slap the shit out that damn hawk. Like I said, when me and my subscriber we was engaged, and I was like, well, I ain't really worried about nothing getting me because I want you to show you. I'm gonna show y'all my protection. Like, don't. I got the police behind me. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead serious. Like, I didn't even know they was over my shoulder like that. So I looked at and every time I cry or get upset, God was like, look at the picture. You keep saying ain't nobody there with you, but who is holding them staffs? Who I sent them to you. Like, y'all gonna see this picture on the community board and be like, you know what? You know what I asked too? I want to see it again. I was like, just show y'all self one more time to me. Like, let me get a couple more photos. Because that's who I'm obsessed with. Shit. You asked me, do I want a picture with Beyonce and Jay-Z? No, I do not. No, I do not. No shade to nobody. But let me get a picture with Spirit. Let me get that. Because, but emotionally available. So I got, you need to speak up about being emotionally available. Are you emotionally available now? Do you have an open mind? Do you realize that everybody not like that King of Pentacles or King of Swords in reverse or King of Wands in reverse? Giving to others is a time for you to share. That's what they're saying. Be generous with your words of wisdom. The Five of Wands. And it's a time for right now. I don't know why. Okay, so they're telling me to tell you about things that slipped down my timeline. And this is a time for you to free yourself. Let your titties out. Take that motherfucking bra off. Walk around free ball if you want to. Stop being so. Even my friends I gotta talk to my friends offline. Some of my friends is real. Let go. Take off. Like did you see Sarah? TD Jake's daughter, Sarah Jake Roberts. I hope I'm saying it. Sarah. Did you see it today? She took her wig off. She said it's slipping anyway. I love Sarah. You know why? Because she the hoodest pastor I know. Like, she keeps it a buck, and she young as us. Baby, when I tell you that wig, it was slipping off. You know, she had that, like, her little tape. She's like, it's coming off. Everybody in the audience took their wigs off. All the women start snatching their wigs off. Snatch your motherfucking wig off. Snatch the wig off. Speak your mind. Be yourself. Let your titties hang. Wake up in the morning, let one titty be lopsided, and tell yourself you love yourself in the mirror. Fuck all that. With the dry slob on your mouth. Fuck him. Fuck him. I love me. That's where I'm at. You feel me? I don't give a damn about none of the other shit. I'm in love with me. Shit. I don't need you to be in love. You be alright. Worry about that damn King of Wands, King of Pentacles. That's why I say when y'all be talking, I be trying to be nice, but my Sag and me, whenever we get to talk about our exes, baby, I be hearing in my head, bitch steady hollering about fuck me. Nah, fuck that bitch. I'm sorry. I'm like, fuck that bitch. Sorry, but I'm just keeping it real. Like, that's just my Sag. Like, what? I can't. Ain't no retrograde had me reminiscing about no nigga. I done let that go. I done let that go. I be trying to get to that bag, baby. You feel me? Where I'm going? What we doing? Like, no, boy, bye. I ain't thinking about you. What you would be saying? Nah, I ain't thinking about your ass. You need to speak out about people you left out in the cold, or you left alone. Or you need to speak out about people that left you out in the cold. You need to speak out about your struggles, about your poor health that you had. I told y'all I was excuse me, I was 355 pounds. So, you talk about that. I had PTSD, anxiety, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. You name the med, I was on the med, okay? So, abandonment issues, your financial hardships, and I already said that. I started from the bottom. I have been literally homeless. About your 555, your conflicts. Like, I have literally been homeless in the last 5 years. Damn, I just realized that. I bitch was homeless in the last 5 years. I did have poor health. Look at me. But yeah, you need to speak out about that. The times people left you out in the cold. You could have had to go to a shelter. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. That's what I want you to understand. This moment right now is for anything a karmic try to bring up about you. You already done said it to the public. Fuck you, bitch. You can't tell nobody nothing about me. I already done said it. That's why I'm trying to figure out what she got to scream like. You been on drugs. Like, bitch, I already said it, whore. See what I'm saying? That's the sad thing. Like, girl, fuck you. Like, you can't tell on me. Like, so speak out about all your despairs. Because only God can judge you. Do you know that was my first tattoo? It's on my leg. God was like, don't you know this was all designed? You don't even understand. Like, he keep trying, like, you don't understand. This was gonna be no matter what. Like, ask yourself what your first tattoo is. Because that speaks volumes about who you are as a person. My first tattoo, I don't know if I'm lame or not, but it was some praying hands. So, because guess what? And that's all I do now. Pray. That's all oh, Lord, Father, Jesus, Lord. 16 years old, that was my first tattoo. But needless to say, they want you to speak about people that walked away from you that was sneaky, the people that was jealous, these empty victories, people that you had to surrender to, cowards. They want you to even speak about how you self-sabotage yourself sometimes. You done fucked yourself out of opportunities and how you won't do that no more. That's what all this is about. Okay? Deception. If you've been in domestic violence. Let me say this, because I can say this. So, look, because my twin flame probably like, girl, fuck you. But let me say this much. That's the only man that ain't never put his hands on me. If you ask me right now, because somebody asked me that. Let me 2 seconds. Everybody keep asking me how you know who your twin is. I'm going to give you just 2 seconds of this is the easiest way to know who your twin is. Karmics beat your ass. They steal out your purse. They lie. They treacherous as fuck. They do the worst. Karmics are the most toxic relationship. Is battering each other. Is bitch hoe fuck you your mama. Karmic is the devil. Okay, a divine being. When me and my twin broke up, he went this way and I went that way. I don't have no drama. Ain't no drama coming my way. No woman's ever called my phone for him. I've never had any. It was a clean break. Do you hear me? And he is the only man that did not put his hands on me. I've been married twice before my twin. So I want you to understand, I got kids. My kid's older. So if you want to know what the difference is, a karmic tell you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You gonna die, bitch. You a dumb, lousy bitch asshole. And yeah, you ain't shit without me. I'm the nigga. I'm the man. And I'll leave you. Ain't nobody gonna want your dumb ass, bitch. You guess the karmic. You feel me? Don't know divine being talk to you like that. My twin flame ain't never called me a hoe, ain't never called me a bitch, ain't never put his motherfucking hands on me. Okay? Now cheating and all that other stuff, that's everybody, child. That's the twin, the flin, the damn everybody human. I want you to understand that too. So, but karmics take it too far. Karmics, you finna lose your kids, your house, but that's what I'm trying to say. That's what happened. My karmic ass ex-husband, I lost everything. I lost my daycare. Karmics destroy your fucking life. It's a karmic. That's why they call it a lesson. Cause guess what? God be done told you 9 times. Leave that nigga alone. God be like, leave that nigga alone. And guess what you be doing? I pray for him. I'm gonna give him another chance. I'm gonna try it because he probably didn't. Here I go. There I go. And here my dumb ass go right here. And God be like, okay, now I told you leave him alone. This one I'm gonna take my hand off of you and I'm gonna let you have your way. And you let me know how that work out. Cause see, I done told you. That's why I'm asking you, are you being tricked? See what I'm saying? So that's where we at. But I want you to understand. So you ain't got no. I want to be clear. Oh, and then they told me to tell you this too. I lost everything with my karmic. My karmic, I had a daycare because I had got that federal investigation. I tapped out. I didn't lose it. I got tired of them fucking with me because he lied on me. So guess what I did? Gave him the keys. Told him fuck them. Keep the daycare. Keep him. Take all that shit. I'ma start over. When I met my twin, a twin don't leave you when you bottomed out. When you ain't got shit. Your twin is, that's when they come and they boot your ass up. So needless to say, when my twin came 3 months into our situation, 90 days into it, I just read it in that notebook. We weren't even given a chance to get to know each other. Everything bottomed out. So I want you to understand that. I lost everything and he stayed. Twins stay. Twins are not forever. Maybe they do sometimes. Every situation different. But in my situation, and I have had people say, are you sure that's your twin? More than 1,000% sure. Because if you listen to my story, concretely, a divine being is what he was at one point in time. But my point is that a twin sends you on your. When I was with my karmic ex-husband with an S, I had a daycare. But that's what I'm saying. I was thinking small, right? And there's nothing wrong with a daycare. I don't want, if you got a daycare, don't think that. I'm not shading you now. Listen. God was like, I said, I am doing something for the masses. I'm taking care of your kids. God was like, no, I want you to do something. This is, you got 30, 40 kids. I need you to preach to the masses. I didn't know the masses was y'all at the time. You feel me? So I was like, oh, but my point is, he started my YouTube channel. So that's, if you ask me how I know who my twin is, I just wanted to take a second to tell you. I was homeless, jobless, carless, husbandless, and laying in the bed talking about I didn't want to be here. Can somebody just take me out of my misery? Dead ass. And he was like, don't talk like that. He took my kids. I got back on my feet. I started coming back up. And that's how and then he was like, he was the one who told me, and I was able to express my most psychotic, crazy ass thoughts to him. Like, one day I seen a baby run through the bedroom. Like, literally, like, I'm laying there and I like, even during this time when I'm talking about I don't want to be on earth, God tapping into my gifts. And I told him, he's like, oh, that's my little cousin. Her birthday today. She passed away like 15 years ago. So I was able to explore. I explored the most craziest things with my gifts, with my twin. So that's how I knew he was my twin, because when I was around him, it was like the ground shook. I want you to it was too strong. Like you damn, what is that movie with Will Smith? I can't think of the one, but it reminded me of that movie where he had the Hancock. Damn, they must want me to tell you. If you seen Hancock, that's to me that's about twin flames. They can't exist in the same world. Too strong. I don't know, but that's how I knew. So if it wasn't for him, I would have never started on YouTube, and you wouldn't know me. So that's it. So I wanted you to know. But anyway, it's a need for you to speak your mind. The five, all the conflict, all the homeless, all the struggles, all the neglect, all the abuse as a child, adult, anything that went on, Spirit wants you to expose it. The unrequited love, the heartbreak. I got narcissistic energy and also the manipulation. People being moody with you, the empty, voided promises, the revoked offers, the fraud, and that's what I just spoke about, the fraud, the deception. So they want you to speak out because it'll just make you feel better. It's a need to speak out. That's a part of your healing journey. The moon card, because that's what you had, and that might be what you're not facing. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So it's something you ain't keeping it all the way real about. It could have happened with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So, something significant to 518 of, oh my goodness, 59. Something significant to them numbers, but intuitively, your dreams could have came in your dreams. Ooh, I gotta go. It's your repressed trauma we talking about. I have, and that's what I'm saying. The more I meditate, the more downloads I get. I done had this deck 2 years, and I've never noticed that this card said repressed trauma. This full moon finna bring up your repressed trauma. So some of y'all might be reaching out to me. So your repressed trauma is the illest shit that ever happened to you that you don't want to talk about. Don't nobody want to talk about if they mother slept with their boyfriend, or if they mother tried to have sex with them, or they daddy, or don't nobody want to talk about that. But guess what you got to do? Talk about it. Don't nobody want to talk about their cousins, or if your baby daddy knocked your teeth out. Whatever the case may be, if you have a disability due to a fight you had in some domestic situation, you got to keep it real. You got to keep it real. You feel me? So I think I told y'all I got implants. Did you know that? I got my front teeth is implants. They implants. So don't know if you ever knew that, but that's what I'm saying. We need you to speak out. So these are implants that I domestic violence. So yeah, and it wasn't neither one of my husbands. It was years ago. But maybe you needed to know that. Maybe to make you feel more confident. So I'm sharing as much as I can share with you. So Spirit, I want you to understand that if I could do it, you could do it. I'm doing this for you. So I need you to do that for me. So because can you do me that favor? Can you do me a favor and do what I'm doing tonight? It'll make me feel better. It'll make me feel better knowing that you understood the assignment. I understood the assignment. And we got the job done. So be real with yourself. So, because maybe one day she might have jumped on the live and be like, bitch, that's why you got your teeth knocked out when you was younger. So now y'all could be like, girl, bye. She told us that 3 lives ago, 10 years ago, whatever the case. Like, girl, come on, you reaching. That's what I'm saying. Expose yourself. Expose yourself. So the moon card is anything that you hide, something with the moon, something with this full moon that's causing you anxiety, but repressed emotions. Something that really hurt you. Somebody could have dogged your ass out when you was pregnant. I got dogged during one of my pregnancies, horribly bad. Left me in this bitch with the shakes. Like, I felt like I wasn't shit. Like, damn, nigga, what the fuck? Treat a dog better. You had a revelation. Everything you had a revelation about, they want you to speak about. Overcoming them addictions. Anything with the moon. All type of deception and lies. Okay? This what the Most High wants you. The King of Swords in this reference is the Most High. That's what God say. Unfairness, all the scams, whoever abused their power. The babysitter abuse, that's abuse of power. If you've been touched by the babysitter or an older cousin, they abuse their power, their authority. They were supposed to be looking out for you, and they want, whatever the case may be. Your baby daddy was hitting on you. Shit. I done been drugged out the bed pregnant with Odyssey. I done hit the floor, like literally sleep, and he done snatched me by my foot, 8 months pregnant. Pow! Hit that motherfucking floor. So, you know what I'm saying? And that goes back to me speaking my mind again. Like on my Facebook group, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like if you're a part of my Facebook group, like a lot of my baby daddy's people is in there, and he probably is. It irritates me that when I say something about him, everybody get quiet. That's so fake and fucking phony. Like, and then it's a lot of subscribers that fuck with my baby daddy that I think I'm finna speak on. Like, I don't even like you, and it ain't even to be petty. He don't take care of his motherfucking kids. So at the end of the day, why do you fuck with him? Like, why? It's time for you to speak your truth. Walk with integrity. The King of Swords is walking with integrity. Start questioning people's what they do, how they moving. You feel me? If they want to be in your energy, I done heard somebody like, oh, you a good person. I like you. But then you cool with my baby daddy. He drink, he beat my ass. He been a woman beater forever. Am I supposed to act? Am I supposed to not speak how I feel because of you? Nah, G. Charge their ass to the game. You said put them cards down there. You charge that shit to the game. I'm dead serious. Like, stop being cool with people. Stop being cool with people that's cool with people that hurt you. That's also fake and phony. That's what you're not. Stop being cool with people that's cool with people that hurt you. Then you need to ask yourself about these motherfuckers. Like, what's really going on here? Like, I put up a post about my baby daddy. It gets silent on Facebook. I'd be like, oh, child, I done had church. But then I put it, oh, you look this. And I be like, that is so weird. Like, are we not supposed to talk about the fact that he don't? I don't understand. I don't understand. People, I mean, like, is it wrong for me to ask him to take care of his kids, y'all? Because you know the motherfucker told me, you got it. That he one of them niggas. So how you cool with a nigga that tell me I got it? How do I got it? Why don't he got it? Anybody baby daddy that ain't paying child support or taking care of their kids, you supposed to be. What? Boy, people be making, okay, anyway, plant the seeds so they can grow. That's where we at. And some of y'all actually got a good green thumb. Some of y'all might actually be planting flowers like outside in your backyard or your front yard doing some yard work. So this is the time during Gemini season, they saying the strawberry moon might be time for you to actually. So especially if you call yourself, not call yourself like that. If you want to, if you planting vegetables for you to eat, that's what I mean. Like if you call yourself like, I don't want to buy the grocery store vegetables or fruits, and you or whatever the case, and you like, I'm gonna grow some stuff in my yard. Now is the time. So the soil will be more fertile right now. I feel like this is when crops will grow because it is the strawberry moon, and summertime I always bring out the strawberries. So now it's a good time when you go to the grocery store, you get them good ass strawberries right now, any motherfucking way. You feel me? So, but yeah, it's time for you to plant them seeds and change of progress is here. It look like it's some changes coming your way, so you need to be ready. And it look like your animal, your kids might be scared. Um, Dang, I actually see the waterfall in my meditation. So yeah, the Empress in reverse. You need to plant the seeds because you lack confidence. You some type of disharmony, and some of y'all lacking self care. Damn, Spirit is calling y'all out. Damn, they talking to me. Some of y'all might be lacking some type of self care that you something you need to take care, some extra self care you need to do that you're not doing. Okay, they making me get graphic. Like it's getting hot outside, so it's time. You know how you be like, I ain't having sex, so I ain't got to shave. Yes, you do. Shave them underarms. Say that cool to mama. Get ready. You know what I'm saying? So you won't have to get ready. I guess I'm supposed to be telling you that. I mean, telling you that. It might sound really inappropriate. I hope you don't take it the wrong way. But the last thing you want to do, child, is become off of celibacy and don't know you finna come off of celibacy and got a nut bush city limit. Okay, I'm sorry, no, but make sure you're ready. So you gotta stay ready. But yeah, something about pampering yourself. Shaving is pampering yourself. Something about shaving, spiritual bathing. Um, and something about hair. Like talking about hair, growing hair and hair removal. I'm picking up. Ooh, I love strawberries. The Two of Wands in reverse, fear of change is where you at. You could be fearing change, and you might be restricting your own options, canceling plans of travel. Did you cancel some plans of travel? Did you see? Lacking planning of travel, and something about indecisiveness is also fear of the unknown. You don't know what's gonna happen, so that's scaring the shit out of you. You still gotta plant them seeds. I got peaceful solutions coming, moving forward, moving on, compromising, and some type of communication you finna get. But somebody could, a major sacrifice you might have to be taken, yeah. You up at night thinking about something, the Nine of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Deep unhappiness that you have. That's what that 9 could have been. That 9 of Swords, I started at 9:54. So guilt, remorse, and that might be what you need to deal with. Insomnia, stress, burdens, and some type of deep unhappiness that's beneath the surface, like something you're not dealing with. That 5-5, some type of trauma. I got negativity, yeah, and something you could just feel burdened about. Something that's very heavy with this moon for you. So I need you to, Temperance in reverse. Yeah, you feel imbalanced. You feel excessive conflict. Somebody, a disunion that you could, somebody that you could have dished you. Snake behavior, the Seven of Swords. But the Ace of Cups, remember the Bible says your cup will overflow. In Psalms 23. That's why every time I see the Ace of Cups now, all I keep thinking about 7-7. The angels are assessing the situation. God said it in his word, baby. He gonna overflow that cup. I don't care what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what's going on. As long as you doing what you supposed to do, that cup gonna overflow. And I feel like Spirit's sneaking this up on you with the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Cups. I feel like you don't even know it. You got impatient. Ooh, Spirit, don't do that. See, look at me. That's how I talk to my guys. I'm just keeping it a buck. Even if I went on camera, I just would have told them, don't do that to me. I told them earlier, don't do that. Don't do that to me. So are you saying we impatient, Spirit? Because I'm the Temptress too. Discord, you could be running out of patience. They said you run out of patience. I heard them say, nope, you running out of patience. You got patience, but you running out of it. You got like this much left. Seven of Cups, indecisive, reality. You needed a reality check, and you need more clarity. It's something there. Superficial, missed opportunity. Lack of choices too. Ten of Swords. Yeah, I got backstabbing energy. There's energy that you need to let go of something someone or a situation, and you ended up getting backstabbed. Or this is a lot of situations that ended. This is gonna end in a dead end. So it's really no point. Affirmations for positive change is what you need to be stating during this whole full moon. Let me tell you something. If you really with it like I am, you gonna start doing this tonight. You don't need 6-4 to come or 4-6 to come for you to start. Thank you, MTO. Am I saying it right? MTO. Thank you, baby, for the $5 Cash App donation. I mean, super chat donation. Thanks, baby. I appreciate you. Love you. But yeah, this is, you need to be saying these positive affirmations. Period. And so it'll replenish your emotions. The change of progress and the positive affirmations. Look at all the water. It'll have your emotions flowing. And you need to just go with the flow. That's what I was saying earlier. I kept hearing Spirit say, walk in situations with no expectations. Don't expect shit. Don't expect shit. Just live your life. Stop setting expectations. Because when you expect something, you get yourself all fucked. I expected my reading back. Look, I'm finna throw shade. I expected my reading back like 2 weeks ago. Needless to say, I was told I was gonna get it Saturday or Sunday night. But the last time I checked, ain't Sunday ending right now? Now here's my thing about that. It's about professionalism. I got everybody's email. Even if I'm running a little bit behind, y'all know I say something to y'all. I don't that listen. Don't expect nothing from nobody. Go with the flow. If I done told you that you needed candles or you don't have no candles, then you're not really manifesting. You're not cleansing your energy. You every full moon and new moon cycle, you gotta burn candles. You see me burn candles all day. It don't have nothing to do with that. I just do tarot. I'm burning candles because I'm manifesting. I'm cleansing my energy constantly because energy is always moving and something's always going on. It's always a need to me. It's my eyes. I feel like it's always a need to burn candles. So I got fire magic. If you really, to get some stuff moving. And you a Sagittarius. I mean, not you a Sagittarius. This is Sagittarius full moon. Why would you not use fire? The fire element might be more powerful than the water element right now, to be honest with you. That's what I'm tapping into. So, you need to take your spiritual bath. Don't get me wrong. But there's a need for you to do more using fire to manifest. I'm even being told, I'm finna tell y'all my secrets. Okay, listen. Not only do you need to use fire, you see the candle she using? You also need to burn your crystals. So there's a need for you to charge your crystal with a torch. So if you got a torch or you don't got a torch, get you a torch big enough. And I need you to set your crystal on fire and charge your crystal with fire, not just with the moon. So if you really with it, listen. If you really with it, when this moon come, if you really with it, because dates are important, times is important. So listen to what I'm saying. Even if you did it last week, it's more important that you do it this week. Next week. Use the moon. But if you really listen to what I'm trying to tell you, if you go on 6/3, all right, this is what I'm finna do. Fuck it. 6/3, I'm finna take all my crystals and put them outside. Okay? Follow my lead. Take all my crystals, put them outside, charge them up. Bring them in at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna either do it 6/3, 6/4, right? As soon as I bring them in from being outside, charged up by the moon, I'm gonna set them on fire. I'm going to wait till the 3rd or the 4th because that's when you're gonna have the most power. Not last week, not after the 6th or the 7th. The 3rd or the 4th. It's gonna be the 3rd and the 4th is your most powerful days to use the moon. So use the moon on them days, not the 5th, not the 7th, not listen to me. Charge them up then, and then use them because that's when they're gonna have the most power. If you use the fire and you use the moon, and then let's say you take the spiritual bath and you put it in the tub with you gonna get so many downloads. You sleep with the crystals after that, you gonna get so many downloads just off the fact that you charge the crystals with the fire. So I want you to know that. And then it's gonna help you go with the flow. It's gonna help you manifest these changes. It's gonna help your affirmations, positive changes be even more strong. And then you go, look, they said you're gonna make the move. Whatever move that you need to make, whether it's a physical move, this could be moving out the house, like exercising, whatever the hell, getting a job, more active. I don't care what it is, or maybe moving country, state, city, town. It don't matter, but you gonna make moves. And this is more about your love life for some of y'all too, because I see somebody behind you, so you'll be able to make moves. You'll be reaching for the stars. Do you see them reaching for the stars? Your ass gonna be reaching. So that's what we get. Messages, please. So I need you to just go with the flow. Don't expect nothing. Just take things for what they are. Purple could be a significant color as well too. Okay, let me see anything else. I done talked y'all off tonight. Anything else before I go? Yeah, I got the King of Swords in reverse. So you had the King of Swords, somebody that lacked integrity, that walks with like God wasn't watching. They also lacked discipline and structure. And they didn't even have a routine. You can't, everybody's supposed to have like a morning routine. By now, you should have some type of morning routine or a day routine that you something you do every day. But I got brutal and a dictator. Damn, they keep showing me the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords both in reverse. That's your affirmations are needing to be stated because you had some fucked up people. Shit, I ain't got to and that's why Spirit held this person on the side for so long because let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Maybe you was so fucked up at one point in time because I was. I'm gonna put my hands up and receive it. If they had to send you this person, you was gonna fuck this person up. You was so fucked up from the past that if they sent you somebody too soon, being impatient and run out of patience, you would have messed it up. So that's why your higher self got way more sense than your lower self. She got way more sense. She be like, you don't even, child, I got this. Go sit down somewhere. Like, for real. Your higher self be like, you don't even know what's going on. I'm seeing a bird's eye view. Okay? Like, so I got the Knight of Pentacles. It's going to help you have somebody that's cautious, and they going to complete what they start with you. Protective, responsible, and a hard worker, stability. But the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So it might have took a long time. This person is more practical because you had somebody irresponsible. You got the Six of Cups. And this is Gemini season. And the number 6, that's when we having this moon, 6. Some out the 16th of some out the 16th and possibly the 1st. And some out the 6th, the 16th, and the 1st. June 1st, June 10th, June 1st, June 10th, June 16th, June 6th, June 9th. I'm going to have to go back and watch this video. Some about them days could be significant. So somebody coming in to reconcile, reunion, good memories, innocent children, family, happy past, nostalgic energy. So you got, and this could bring a tower moment. Hey, this is a 10 of Cups and a 6 of Cups. You going to cry your ass off. I don't know what we crying about, but you got some tears coming with this moon. So, let me see before I go. Anything else, Spirit? I'm going to give you a couple more cards from this deck. So, that's where we at. I need you to be more into that. And don't forget your spiritual bath. Your strength is all into where your strength lies is you being silent, re-silence. All of a sudden being quiet again. Saying less. That's where your strength come from that. Because people don't know what's going on. Silence is really a virtue. And that's where you at. So, use it. Your silence is where you get more of your strength from. And this is a time to connect with Gaia. That's why I kept hearing earlier, connect with Gaia, connect with Gaia. You could be going to see somebody in the cemetery too. That might be something you need to face because I see some tombs, some headstones. So maybe you need to go to the cemetery. You ain't been to the cemetery in a long time to see somebody, and you need to go. And that'll make you feel better. You need to release. Girl, get your ugly cry on. It's safe. It's all right. Okay? Connect to Gaia. And I got hibernation for regeneration. So this is sleeping with your crystals after you charge them. You see the crystals? Like you in a tunnel. Look at the crystals. She got all her little stuff. Stars on her outfit. This is all about your neck. Sleep them crystals. Get in the bed with them like you would do a man or a woman. I said a man. A man or a woman. Let me see. Give you some more cards before I go. I'll be doing some readings tomorrow. Today, later on this evening. But I got to do some personals for now. So I got to start doing my work. But I will be with you guys tomorrow evening, probably like 5 or 6. Messages, please. I am proud of my decisions. That's what Spirit said. Joy. So what decision are you not giving yourself enough credit about that you need to be proud of yourself about? What decision? And your grandmother on the clock. Look, 88 minutes. 44444. Remember your grandmother's prayer. So what are you not, because 4s represent your grandma protecting you. Her prayers that she said back in 1989, 1992. I'm dead serious. Spirit, that's how strong of a grandmother you had. Do you know? For somebody to pray a prayer 25 years ago and still be honored, that's a praying warrior. I want you to understand that. Like, I want you to just sit in that moment. Like, your grandma was a bad mama jamma. Well, Pam Grier say, shut your mouth. I think Pam Grier's birthday was like the other day. Anyway, it really was like 2 days ago. But yeah, I'm proud of my decisions. So be proud of your decisions. All of them. Whether you left the nigga, whatever it is, be proud. I am a beautiful soul. So just know that. Walk into this joy and this delight and stand in it. Like, I'm dead. I'm going to ask y'all tomorrow on the community board. Did y'all go do a cartwheel? Did you try? Did you try? Because you know I'm going to know if you're lying now. Look. You know I'm going to know. So get out. Try to do that cartwheel tomorrow. Laugh about it. Even if you fall in the grass, just laugh. Laugh at yourself. That's what they said. Laugh. some of y'all is gonna fall on your ass. I'm setting you up. But I'm setting you up for a laugh. And maybe you're gonna laugh so hard you're gonna cry and be like, Phoenix was not lying. Laugh. I am the author of my story. Did you hear what the spirit said? I am the author of my story. Not only to a certain magnitude, because spirit said also tell you with that you are the author. You know, that's all you is the author. You ain't got like total control. Cause I was told, tell God your plans, and you have, huh? He told me to tell you he laughing at you. And I don't mean in no disrespectful way. So I'm gonna give you an example when I say tell God your plans so he can laugh. Cause God got his own plans for you. And when I was younger, when I was carrying Jada, the pregnancy was so bad, I didn't know if I was gonna live through it, to be honest. So that's why I made my sister the godmother. I always thought that I was gonna go before her. So that's what God said today. You told me what you thought. You told me your plan. You said, literally, I had it written down if anything happened to my kids that I wanted her, well, especially Jada at the time, because obviously wasn't born, but I wanted her to have full custody of Jada. And look how that happened. Like, you tell God, look, she was 59 thumbs up. Tell God your plans, he'll laugh. So I thought it was going to be this way. It went that way. I'm becoming the best version of myself. This is the best version. So know that. And I've been telling y'all all day I love you. So if I ain't said it today, if you ain't sitting on the community board, I do love you. I love you. I don't care what your mama, your daddy, your baby mama. I ain't asked you about none of them people. We talking about me and you. So I'm telling you that I'm loving on you right now. So, and that's how you get through the bad times. Like, it don't, everything now, if you really, and I probably sound like a Queen of Cups, Lord Jesus, I got Queen of Cups in my chart. I sound like somebody mama for real. If you enter everything with love in your heart, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Just enter with love. So just know that. Always enter a situation with love. Like, and you won't go wrong. Stop. Don't be in your ego. Don't be in your pride. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to be in your feelings. Like, today I think this is the first day I had reached out and said to somebody, like, I just wanted to cry. Like, I don't know. I just reached out to somebody. I was like, I just want to cry. And she's like, okay. And she started crying with me. And that made me feel, not that she was crying, that we had a moment together. You know what type of friends you got when y'all cry together for 2 seconds? Y'all ain't got to be in the same state, city. You be like, girl, you done made me cry. And I was like, oh, this is a friend. My sister was like, yeah, you got a friend. Like, that's why I kept hearing Buzz like, but if you've been watching me and I keep saying reach for the stars and I keep saying you got a friend in me, Buzz like, yeah, you got a friend in me. So just know that. And know that you got a friend in me. Know that I'm not like all the other tarot card readers. That's what makes me different. I'm human. Like, I ain't trying to be funny. I don't know what the hell they be activated off of. Some of them, I'll be like, damn, did she take a nap? Like, is the reading accurate? Damn, I'll be happy to see you go lay down. You ain't no damn robots. Like, be happy when I disappear. That mean I'm human. I went somewhere and laid my ass down, and that mean your shit gonna be on point. Don't rush. I can't stand no rushing. But yeah, that's why I just know that you need to get to know people. This is a season of getting to know people. And even when y'all ordering these readings, I'm so serious because I'm out here experiencing it. Make sure. I ain't saying it got to be for me, but boy, don't get y'all no Fruit Loop off of YouTube. One girl going around here taking somebody money, honey. Like, one girl was like, I'm scared to tell you my money because this girl just took my money. I said, baby, I got 10 people vouch for you. Tell you I ain't finna take nothing. If I'm gonna take something, guess what y'all gonna tell her? She took a nap. She sleep. She ain't take your money. That girl gonna get up and what she? I said, girl, I ain't going nowhere. So find people you can trust. Do you know how hard it is to find people you can trust? As I'm saying it now, I'm still waiting on something. So, and don't let people keep giving you excuses either. I am who I want to be. So remember that too. Be who you want to be and believe in yourself. I believe in myself. If you don't believe in you, who the hell will? That's why I told God to make me a believer. I need you to tell him the same thing about you. If it's something you don't believe that I told you, ask him to make you a believer. But remember what the fuck you asked for. So when you ask God to make you a believer, like, I don't believe he's cheating. I don't believe he ain't shit. Oh, he will show you. Oh, you might be, I don't believe I'm special, as Phoenix say I am. I don't believe I got these gifts, Phoenix say. Oh, go on, show out, Lord. Go on, show out. Show him that I'm right. So anyway, last card, I am proud of who I've become. So, like I said, drug-free, karmic-free, whatever you free. Freed yourself from your job. Freed yourself from that lousy-ass marriage. From that nigga or that wank or that hood rat. Just be happy. I am valuable, and you are. So, and I have the last card. I have the power to create change, and that's where we at. So that's where we at. But anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to go. I just want to make sure I gave you a word tonight. We got like what 6-7 days before the moon comes, so I need you to start getting ready. Get your crystals together. This is a very, very important moon. That's why I say it's a very important announcement. So this full moon in Gemini is like all about expansion. So if you call yourself expanding on something, now is the time. Okay. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And if you need a personal, now's the time to email me. I was just gonna say, like, I like the fact that I'm so tapped in. That's why I'm saying now is the time to like now I'm in my energy. Now I need to do my personal readings. So you see what I'm saying as a reader? How we have to get ready. I'm hyped up. I talk to y'all. I'm wide awake and listen. It's nothing. It's quiet. So I can focus. So, that's what I'm saying. It's all about divine timing. So but I love y'all. Have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow, but I think Leo, Gemini, Capricorn. I'm running off some of them I know for sure. I don't know what it's 5 zodiac signs I gotta do tomorrow. So I'll see y'all tomorrow and have a good night. And if you got any questions, let me know. And make sure if you came in the middle of this live, the important part is the beginning. Not saying that the whole live wasn't, but my channel messages was at the beginning. So go back and rewind this video because you need to know what the spiritual animals you're looking out for, okay? So please just listen because I want y'all to ascend. I'm not saying this to be bossy or fussy. Like, I want you to be happy and I want you to be prosperous. I want the best for you. So I'm going to just push you to do your best. So I might get on your nerves, but I'm pushing you to do your best. So just remember that, okay? Love and light. Bye. Good night.